Imagine a world without countries, without cities, without writing. This was the world of our hunter-gatherer ancestors. But around 10,000 BC, something extraordinary happened in a region called the Fertile Crescent. This arc of land, stretching from the Persian Gulf to the Nile River, witnessed the birth of agriculture. This innovation changed everything. The Fertile Crescent, aptly named for its rich soils and abundant water sources, provided the perfect environment for this revolution. People began to plant seeds, domesticate animals, and settle down. This shift from a nomadic lifestyle to a sedentary one marked a turning point in human history. It was the first seed of what would become powerful empires. These early societies, no longer constantly searching for food, began to grow. This growth, fueled by agricultural surplus, led to the development of villages and later cities. These early settlements, the very first civilizations, formed the foundation of powerful empires that would leave an indelible mark on human history. For millennia, our ancestors lived as nomads, moving from place to place in search of sustenance. They hunted animals and gathered plants, depending on nature's bounty for their survival. Life was precarious, a constant struggle for survival. Then, in the Fertile Crescent, humans began to cultivate plants. This wasn't a sudden discovery, but a gradual process. Over time, people observed which plants grew best and how to cultivate them. They began to domesticate animals like sheep and cattle. This newfound ability to grow their food and raise animals for meat and milk transformed human society. This transition to agriculture wasn't just about food security, it led to a more stable and sedentary lifestyle. People no longer needed to constantly migrate in search of food. They could build permanent homes, villages, and eventually cities. This stability provided the foundation for the development of complex social structures, innovations, and ultimately empires. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers in Mesopotamia and the Nile in Egypt played a crucial role in the rise of the first empires. These rivers were more than just sources of water. They were arteries of life, providing fertile soil and facilitating transportation. The annual floods of these rivers deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, making the soil incredibly fertile for agriculture. Farmers learned to harness this natural irrigation system, leading to surplus crops and increased population density. This abundance of food freed people to specialize in other areas, leading to the development of crafts, trade, and governance. The rivers also acted as highways, connecting people and goods. Boats laden with crops, pottery, and other goods traversed these waterways, facilitating trade and communication. This interconnectedness fostered cultural exchange and economic growth, laying the groundwork for the first empires. With agriculture booming, populations grew and villages transformed into bustling cities. These early urban centers like Uruk in Mesopotamia and Memphis in Egypt became hubs of innovation, trade, and culture. As cities grew, so did the need for specialized labor. Not everyone needed to be involved in farming. This led to the emergence of artisans, merchants, priests, scribes, and rulers. This division of labor, a hallmark of complex societies, increased efficiency and fueled further innovation. This specialization also led to the development of social hierarchies. Priests, often considered intermediaries between the gods and the people, wielded significant power. Rulers, responsible for maintaining order and defense, emerged as powerful figures. These social structures, though complex, were crucial in managing these burgeoning urban centers. Section 5. The power of surplus trade and expansion. The agricultural revolution led to a surplus of food and resources. This surplus had a profound impact on the development of early empires. Firstly, it fueled trade. Cities, with their specialized goods and surplus resources, became important trading centers. Mesopotamian cities traded grain, textiles, and pottery for timber, stone, and precious metals from Anatolia and Egypt. This exchange of goods fostered economic growth and interconnectedness across vast distances. Secondly, the surplus allowed rulers to support larger populations, including armies. These armies, equipped with superior weapons and resources, were used to conquer neighboring territories. The desire to control trade routes and access to valuable resources further fueled expansionist ambitions. This combination of economic power and military might became a defining feature of early empires. Section 6. Cultural diffusion, the flow of ideas and innovations. Trade routes weren't just conduits for goods. They were also channels for the exchange of ideas, beliefs, and technologies. As merchants traveled, they carried with them their languages, religions, and cultural practices. This cultural diffusion had a profound impact on the development of early empires. For example, the cuneiform writing system, developed in Mesopotamia, spread to other parts of the Fertile Crescent, adapting to local languages and uses. Similarly, architectural styles, religious beliefs, and even culinary practices spread through these networks of interaction. This exchange of ideas wasn't always peaceful. Conflicts and conquests also played a role in spreading cultural influences. However, this fusion of cultures contributed to the richness and diversity of these early civilizations. It also highlights the interconnectedness of the ancient world, where interactions, both peaceful and conflict-ridden, shaped the course of history. Section 7. Legacy of the First Empires. The echoes of these first empires still resonate today. Their innovations in agriculture, writing, law, mathematics, and astronomy laid the foundation for further advancements. The Code of Hammurabi, developed in ancient Babylon, stands as one of the earliest examples of a written legal code emphasizing justice and social order. The Egyptians developed sophisticated irrigation techniques, a complex system of hieroglyphic writing, and stunning architectural marvels like the pyramids, a testament to their ingenuity. These empires, though long gone, left behind a rich cultural legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue us. Their stories, filled with ambition, innovation, conflict, and cultural exchange, offer valuable lessons for understanding the complexities of human civilization. They remind us that our world today, with its interconnectedness and shared history, is a product of thousands of years of human interaction and innovation, much of it originating in the Fertile Crescent. Section 8. Conclusion. Echoes of the past. The rise of empires in the Fertile Crescent marks a pivotal chapter in human history. From the humble beginnings of agriculture sprouted complex societies, powerful cities, and sprawling empires. These early civilizations, driven by innovation, trade, and the desire for expansion, shaped the political, social, and cultural landscape of the ancient world. While these empires eventually declined and fell, their legacy lives on. Their achievements in various fields laid the groundwork for future civilizations. As we marvel at the ruins of ancient cities and decipher the scripts on weathered clay tablets, we connect with our shared past. The story of these empires reminds us of humanity's capacity for innovation, organization, and unfortunately destruction. It underscores the enduring power of ideas, the importance of cultural exchange, and the lasting impact of human ambition. The echoes of the past reverberate in our present, urging us to learn from history's triumphs and failures as we navigate the complexities of our own time. Section 9. Bibliography by Jared Diamond, by Yuval Noah Harari, by Tom Standage. Empires have shaped the course of history. They have left behind a legacy of power, innovation, and cultural brilliance. In the East, mighty empires rose and flourished, leaving an indelible mark on the world. The Persian, Mauryan, and Han empires stand as testaments to the grandeur and influence of these ancient civilizations. From the Mediterranean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, their power and prestige resonated far and wide. These empires were not only centers of military might, but also cradles of intellectual, artistic, and technological advancements. Their administrative systems, religious philosophies, and trade networks left a lasting impact on the regions they ruled and beyond. This essay delves into the fascinating stories of the Persian, Mauryan, and Han empires, exploring their dominance, principles, and contributions to world civilization. In the 6th century BC, a powerful force emerged from the Iranian plateau, the Achaemenid Empire. Under the leadership of Cyrus the Great, a brilliant strategist and visionary ruler, the Persians embarked on a series of conquests. Cyrus united the Persian tribes and expanded his empire through military campaigns and diplomacy. He conquered the Median Empire, Lydia, and Babylon, incorporating their territories into his growing domain. Cyrus's reign marked the beginning of the Achaemenid Empire, a vast and powerful entity that stretched from the Indus River in the east to the Aegean Sea in the west. The Achaemenid Empire reached its zenith under Darius I, who succeeded Cyrus the Great. Darius was an ambitious ruler who consolidated Persian control over the conquered territories and expanded the empire's infrastructure. He established a centralized administrative system, dividing the empire into provinces called satrapies, each governed by a satrap who reported directly to the king. To facilitate communication and trade, Darius built a network of roads, including the Royal Road, which spanned over 1,600 miles from Susa to Sardis. He also introduced a standardized coinage system, the daric, which facilitated trade and economic stability throughout the empire. The Persians' tolerance of local customs and religions, coupled with their efficient administration, contributed to their success in maintaining control over their vast empire. In the Indian subcontinent, another great empire emerged in the 4th century BC, the Mauryan Empire. Founded by Chandragupta Maurya, the empire unified much of the Indian subcontinent under a single rule. Chandragupta's reign marked the beginning of a new era in Indian history, characterized by centralized rule, a strong military, and a flourishing economy. However, it was Chandragupta's grandson, Ashoka, who would become the empire's most renowned ruler. Ashoka's reign was marked by a profound transformation as he embraced Buddhism after witnessing the horrors of war. He renounced violence and dedicated his life to spreading the teachings of peace, compassion, and non-violence. Section 5. Ashoka's reign, pillars of peace and prosperity. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism had a profound impact on his rule and the Mauryan Empire. He implemented a policy of dharma, which emphasized ethical conduct, social welfare, and religious tolerance. Ashoka erected pillars throughout his empire, inscribed with his edicts promoting peace, justice, and respect for all living beings. He also sent Buddhist missionaries to distant lands, spreading the Buddha's teachings far and wide. Ashoka's reign is considered a golden age in Indian history, marked by peace, prosperity, and the flourishing of art, literature, and architecture. Section 6. The Han Dynasty, technological and cultural brilliance. In East Asia, the Han Dynasty emerged in the 3rd century BC following the Qin dynasty. Founded by Liu Bang, the Han Dynasty ushered in a golden age of Chinese civilization. The Han rulers established a centralized government and expanded their territory through military campaigns. The Han Dynasty is renowned for its technological advancements and cultural achievements. The Han Chinese made significant strides in various fields, including astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and engineering. Their inventions and innovations had a profound impact on Chinese society and the world. Section 7. Innovations and inventions of the Han. One of the most notable inventions of the Han Dynasty was paper. Papermaking, which originated in China, revolutionized writing and communication. The Han Chinese also developed advanced ironworking techniques which enabled them to produce stronger and more durable tools and weapons. In agriculture, the invention of the iron plow and the seed drill increased agricultural productivity significantly. The Han Chinese also made significant advancements in medicine, developing acupuncture and herbal remedies that are still practiced today. Section 8. Cultural contributions of the Eastern Empires. The Persian, Mauryan, and Han empires left behind a rich legacy of art, architecture, and literature. Persian art and architecture were known for their grandeur and intricate details. The ruins of Persepolis, the ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire, stand as a testament to Persian architectural prowess. The Mauryan Empire saw the flourishing of Buddhist art and architecture. Ashoka's pillars, adorned with intricate carvings of animals and Buddhist symbols, are masterpieces of Indian art. The Han Dynasty witnessed a golden age of Chinese literature, poetry, and philosophy. The works of Confucius and Laozi, two of China's most influential philosophers, originated during this period. Section 9. Conclusion. Enduring legacies. The Persian, Mauryan, and Han empires were not only centers of power and military might, but also crucibles of cultural exchange and innovation. Their administrative systems, religious philosophies, and technological advancements left an indelible mark on the world. The Persians' efficient administration and tolerance of local customs influenced the development of empires in the region. Ashoka's embrace of Buddhism and his promotion of peace and non-violence continue to inspire people around the world. The Han dynasty's technological innovations, such as papermaking, had a profound impact on human civilization. The empires of the East serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of human history and the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations. The story of Rome begins not with emperors and legions, but with shepherds and farmers. Legend tells of twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, left to die by the Tiber River. They were rescued by a she-wolf, who nurtured them. Romulus would go on to found Rome in 753 BC, a date etched in the Roman imagination. Early Rome was a humble settlement, a collection of villages clinging to 7 hills. Life was harsh, and survival depended on the land. The Romans worshipped a pantheon of gods, reflecting their agricultural roots and their hopes for good harvests and protection. Their lives were governed by tradition, by the cycles of nature, and by the emerging structures of family and community. Over time, Rome grew in strength and influence. Its strategic location on the Tiber River made it a crossroads for trade. This brought wealth, but it also brought conflict. Rome clashed with its neighbors, Etruscans to the north and other Latin tribes vying for control of the fertile Italian peninsula. These early struggles shaped the Roman character. They learned to be pragmatic, to value strength and discipline, and to put the common good above personal gain. From these humble beginnings, a new power was rising in the Mediterranean, one that would leave an indelible mark on the world. Rome's early kings were eventually overthrown, ushering in the Roman Republic in 509 BC. This was a pivotal moment, marking a shift from monarchy to a more representative form of government. Power was now vested in the Senate, an assembly of elder statesmen, and various popular assemblies. The Republic faced numerous challenges. Internally, there were constant struggles between the patricians, the wealthy elite, and the plebeians, the common citizens. The plebeians demanded greater rights and representation, leading to centuries of social and political reforms. These internal struggles, while turbulent, ultimately strengthened the Roman state, forcing it to adapt and evolve. Externally, Rome was engaged in almost constant warfare. Through a combination of military prowess, strategic alliances, and ruthless pragmatism, the Roman Republic expanded its territory. They conquered the Italian peninsula, then turned their attention to Carthage, a powerful North African empire that controlled vital trade routes. The Punic Wars, a series of titanic clashes between Rome and Carthage, would determine the fate of the Western Mediterranean. Rome emerged victorious, but at great cost. These wars transformed the Roman Republic, both geographically and politically. They now controlled a vast empire, stretching from Spain to Greece. This brought immense wealth and power, but it also sowed the seeds of the Republic's eventual downfall. The Roman Republic, racked by internal divisions and the ambitions of powerful generals, eventually gave way to the Roman Empire. In 27 BC, Octavian, the adopted son of Julius Caesar, emerged victorious after a long period of civil war. He took the name Augustus, becoming the first Roman emperor. His reign marked the beginning of the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity that would last for 2 centuries. Under the empire, Rome reached its greatest territorial extent and cultural influence. The Roman army, a model of discipline and organization, secured the borders. A sophisticated system of roads and sea lanes connected the vast empire, facilitating trade and communication. Roman law and administration brought order and stability to conquered provinces. This was a golden age of Roman art, literature, and architecture. Magnificent structures like the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and countless aqueducts testified to Roman engineering genius. Writers like Virgil, Ovid, and Livy produced works of literature that would inspire generations to come. Roman culture, a blend of Greek influence and Roman practicality, spread throughout the empire. Latin, the language of Rome, became the lingua franca of the Western world. The Roman Empire at its height seemed invincible, a testament to human ambition and organization. But beneath the surface of this glittering facade, cracks were beginning to appear. The Pax Romana, while a time of great prosperity, masked underlying problems that would eventually weaken the Roman Empire. The vast wealth generated by conquest created a widening gap between rich and poor. The Roman elite lived in opulent villas, indulging in lavish banquets and gladiatorial games. Meanwhile, the urban poor struggled to survive, dependent on grain handouts and the patronage of powerful families. Politically, the empire became increasingly unstable. The emperors, often chosen by the army rather than by merit, wielded absolute power. Some, like Marcus Aurelius, were wise and just rulers. Others, like Caligula and Nero, were cruel and capricious tyrants. Assassinations, coups, and civil wars became commonplace, weakening the fabric of the empire. Morale within the Roman army, once the backbone of the empire, began to decline. Constant warfare and the allure of wealth led to corruption. Roman citizens, increasingly disinterested in military service, were replaced by foreign mercenaries. This reliance on outsiders further weakened the empire's defenses. The seeds of decline, sown in the fertile ground of Rome's success, were beginning to sprout. The very factors that had fueled Rome's rise, conquest, wealth, and power were now contributing to its unraveling. By the 3rd century AD, the Roman Empire was facing a crisis on multiple fronts. Internal strife, economic woes, and external pressures threatened to tear the empire apart. The period known as the crisis of the 3rd century saw a succession of short-lived emperors, each vying for control of a crumbling empire. The economy, strained by constant warfare and overspending, spiraled into decline. Inflation soared, trade routes were disrupted, and the once mighty Roman currency lost its value. The government, desperate for revenue, resorted to debasing the currency and raising taxes, further burdening the already struggling populace. Adding to Rome's woes, waves of barbarian tribes, driven by climate change and pressure from other nomadic groups, began pushing against the empire's borders. The Goths, Vandals, Huns, and other Germanic tribes saw an opportunity in Rome's weakness. They raided Roman territories, seeking land, plunder, and a chance to establish their own kingdoms within the crumbling empire. To combat these threats, Emperor Diocletian divided the empire into 2 halves, the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire, in 285 AD. This division, meant to improve administration and defense, would have profound consequences for the future of Rome. Section 6. The Fall of Giants, the Western Roman Empire crumbles. The division of the Roman Empire proved to be a temporary solution to a much deeper problem. The Western Roman Empire, plagued by internal instability and economic woes, continued its downward spiral. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered on Constantinople, fared better. Its strategic location, strong leadership, and more robust economy allowed it to withstand the storms that were engulfing the West. In 410 AD, the unthinkable happened. Rome, the Eternal City, was sacked by the Visigoths led by Alaric. This event sent shockwaves throughout the empire, signaling the vulnerability of Rome and the shifting balance of power in the world. The Western Roman Empire, weakened by decades of internal strife and barbarian invasions, could no longer defend its vast territories. One by one, the provinces of the Western Roman Empire fell to invading forces. The Vandals established themselves in North Africa, the Visigoths in Spain, and the Franks in Gaul. Britain, abandoned by the Roman legions, was left to fend for itself. In 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. This event is traditionally seen as marking the end of the Western Roman Empire, although its decline had been a long and drawn-out process. Section 7. Legacies of the Caesars. Rome's enduring impact. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a momentous event marking the end of an era. Yet the legacy of Rome lived on. The Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, would continue for another 1,000 years, preserving and adapting Roman law, administration, and culture. In the West, the legacy of Rome was evident in the languages, laws, and customs of the emerging kingdoms. Latin, the language of Rome, evolved into French, Spanish, Italian, and other Romance languages. Roman law formed the basis of legal systems throughout Europe. The Catholic Church, which had risen to prominence during the late Roman Empire, spread Christianity and preserved Roman learning throughout the Middle Ages. Rome's influence extended beyond the realm of politics and law. Their engineering achievements, from roads and aqueducts to arches and domes, inspired builders for centuries. Their literature, philosophy, and art provided a rich source of inspiration during the Renaissance and beyond. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its impact on Western civilization was profound and enduring. Its story, a tale of ambition, power, and ultimate decline, continues to fascinate and inspire us today. Section 8. Learning from the Ashes, Lessons from Rome's Rise and Fall. The story of Rome's rise and fall is not just a historical curiosity, it holds valuable lessons for individuals and societies alike. Rome's success was built on a foundation of hard work, discipline, adaptability, and a willingness to sacrifice for the common good. These virtues allowed a small city-state to conquer an empire and spread its culture far and wide. However, Rome's decline also offers cautionary tales. The unchecked pursuit of power and wealth, internal divisions, complacency, and a failure to adapt to changing circumstances all contributed to the empire's downfall. These are timeless issues that continue to plague societies today. By studying Rome's history, we can learn from both its triumphs and its failures. We can gain insights into the complexities of power, the importance of civic virtue, and the need for balance and adaptability in the face of changing circumstances. The Roman Empire may be long gone, but its story continues to resonate with us, offering valuable lessons for navigating the challenges of our own time. Section 9. Conclusion. The eternal city in the sands of time. The Roman Empire, like all empires, rose, flourished, and eventually fell. Its story, spanning over 1,000 years, is a complex tapestry of military conquests, political intrigue, social upheaval, economic booms and busts, and cultural achievements that continue to shape our world. While the physical empire may have crumbled to dust, the spirit of Rome lives on. Its language, laws, art, architecture, and literature have left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Its story continues to fascinate and inspire, offering valuable lessons about the nature of power, the complexities of human society, and the enduring legacy of the past. Rome may no longer be the center of a vast empire, but its place in the annals of history is secure. It remains, in many ways, the eternal city. Echoes of the past, the enduring influence of ancient civilizations. The civilizations of the ancient world, though long gone, continue to shape our modern world in profound ways. Their legacy is woven into the fabric of our societies, from the legal systems we uphold to the art and literature that inspire us. Understanding the past is key to understanding the present. By exploring the innovations and ideas of these ancient cultures, we gain a deeper appreciation for the foundations upon which our modern world is built. The echoes of ancient civilizations resonate through time, reminding us that we are part of a larger human story. Their achievements in law, governance, philosophy, art, and technology laid the groundwork for the advancements we enjoy today. As we delve into the world of antiquity, we uncover a treasure trove of knowledge and inspiration that continues to shape our world. Foundations of justice, ancient legal systems, and their modern resonance. Ancient legal systems, often codified for the first time in written form, established crucial precedents that resonate in modern law. The Code of Hammurabi, dating back to ancient Mesopotamia, stands as one of the earliest examples of a comprehensive legal code. Its principle of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, known as lex talionis, established a system of proportionate punishment that influenced later legal systems. The legal innovations of ancient Rome, particularly the 12 Tables, proved equally influential. These laws, displayed publicly in the Roman Forum, aimed to create a more equitable society by ensuring that laws were accessible to all citizens. The concept of legal precedent, where past rulings inform future decisions, also emerged from the Roman legal system, shaping the common law systems used in many countries today. Seeds of democracy, governance models from antiquity to today. The concept of democracy, a cornerstone of many modern societies, has its roots in ancient Greece. The Athenian democracy, though far from perfect, introduced the radical idea that ordinary citizens should have a say in their governance. This participatory form of government, where citizens directly participated in decision-making, served as a powerful model for later republics and democracies. While Athenian democracy was limited to male citizens, its emphasis on civic engagement and the rule of law left an indelible mark on political thought. The Roman Republic, with its system of elected officials and a Senate representing the aristocracy, also contributed to the development of representative governance, influencing the structure of governments for centuries to come. The ancient Greeks, pioneers of thought and governance. Ancient Greece stands as a beacon of intellectual and cultural innovation, its legacy deeply intertwined with the development of Western civilization. From the mathematical theorems of Pythagoras to the philosophical inquiries of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, Greek thinkers laid the groundwork for numerous disciplines. Their ideas about logic, reason, and the nature of reality continue to shape our understanding of the world. In the realm of literature, the epics of Homer, the tragedies of Sophocles and Euripides, and the comedies of Aristophanes explored universal themes of love, loss, fate, and the human condition. These works, still studied and performed today, provide timeless insights into the human experience. Section 5. The Roman Republic, a blueprint for governance. The Roman Republic, lasting for nearly 5 centuries, left an indelible mark on the Western world, particularly in the realms of law, governance, and engineering. Its system of governance, featuring elected officials, a senate, and a system of checks and balances, provided a model for later republics, including the United States. Roman law, codified in Justinian's Corpus Juris Civilis, became the foundation of legal systems throughout Europe and beyond. Its principles of justice, equity, and the rule of law continue to influence legal thought today. Section 6. A tapestry of wisdom, ancient philosophy's enduring impact. The philosophical inquiries of ancient civilizations continue to resonate in modern thought, offering timeless wisdom and challenging us to grapple with fundamental questions about existence, morality, and the human condition. Socrates' emphasis on self-examination and the pursuit of truth through dialogue remains a cornerstone of Western philosophy. Plato's theory of forms, exploring the nature of reality and the ideal forms that exist beyond our senses, has sparked centuries of debate and influenced fields ranging from metaphysics to aesthetics. Aristotle's systematic approach to logic, ethics, and politics provided a framework for understanding the world and our place within it. Section 7. Shaping modern expression, the timeless allure of ancient art and literature. The art and literature of ancient civilizations continue to captivate and inspire us, their timeless themes and masterful execution transcending cultural and temporal boundaries. The sculptures of ancient Greece, with their emphasis on idealized beauty and human anatomy, established a canon of artistic excellence that influenced Western art for centuries. The epic poems of Homer, such as the Iliad and the Odyssey, transport us to a world of heroes, gods, and epic battles, exploring themes of courage, honor, and fate. The plays of Sophocles, Euripides, and Aeschylus, with their exploration of human emotions and the complexities of fate, continue to resonate with audiences today, demonstrating the enduring power of ancient Greek tragedy. Section 8. Ancient ingenuity, technological marvels that shaped the world. Ancient civilizations were not only centers of intellectual and cultural advancement, but also hotbeds of technological innovation. Their inventions and discoveries in areas such as engineering, mathematics, and astronomy laid the groundwork for later scientific and technological breakthroughs. The Egyptians, for example, developed sophisticated surveying techniques and a calendar system based on the solar year, demonstrating their advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics. The Romans, renowned for their engineering prowess, developed innovative building materials like concrete and perfected the arch, enabling them to construct impressive structures like aqueducts, roads, and amphitheaters that stand as testaments to their ingenuity. Section 9. A legacy forged in time, the enduring relevance of ancient civilizations. The legacy of ancient civilizations is all around us, woven into the fabric of our societies, our systems of governance, our legal principles, and our artistic and intellectual traditions. Their ideas and innovations continue to inspire, challenge, and inform us, reminding us that we are part of a larger human story that stretches back millennia. By studying the past, we gain a deeper understanding of the present and the tools to shape a better future. The echoes of ancient civilizations resonate in our classrooms, our courtrooms, our museums, and our daily lives. Their stories remind us of the power of human ingenuity, the importance of justice and equity, and the enduring search for knowledge and meaning. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, we can draw wisdom and inspiration from the enduring legacy of antiquity. History reveals a recurring pattern. Empires rise and fall. It's a cycle as old as civilization itself. From the ashes of one empire, another emerges. Understanding this cycle is crucial. It offers valuable lessons for the present and the future. We can learn from the successes and failures of past empires. Their stories teach us about power, innovation, and the dangers of overreach. By studying history, we gain insights into the human condition. Empires often begin with a shared vision or purpose. A charismatic leader can unite people. New technologies and strategies fuel expansion. The Roman Empire, for example, rose from a small city-state. It conquered vast territories through military prowess and strategic alliances. The Mongol Empire under Genghis Khan emerged from the steppes of Central Asia. It grew into the largest contiguous land empire in history. These empires thrived on innovation, adaptability, and a centralized power structure. However, power can corrupt. Empires often become victims of their own success. Hubris sets in, leading to overexpansion and unsustainable burdens on resources. Internal divisions and social unrest weaken the empire from within. The Roman Empire faced constant pressure from barbarian tribes. Its vast size made it difficult to defend. Internal strife and economic instability further weakened its foundations. External threats also play a role in the fall of empires. New rivals emerge, challenging the existing order. The rise of Islam in the 7th century CE, for example, significantly impacted the Byzantine Empire, a continuation of the Roman Empire in the East. The Mongols, too, faced internal divisions and external resistance, leading to their fragmentation. The decline of an empire is rarely a sudden event. It is a gradual process of erosion, a slow unraveling from within and without. Understanding the factors that contribute to this decline is essential for navigating the complexities of the modern world. Section 5. Echoes of the Past, the enduring legacy of empires. The influence of ancient empires extends far beyond their time. Their legacies shape our world today. Roman law, for instance, forms the basis of legal systems in many countries. The Roman language, Latin, gave birth to Romance languages like Spanish, French, and Italian. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the East and West, flourished during the Han Dynasty in China and the Roman Empire. This ancient trade route facilitated cultural exchange and the spread of ideas, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Section 6. The Roman Empire. A case study in power and decline. The Roman Empire stands as a powerful example. Its rise and fall offer valuable lessons. Rome's success was built on military strength, effective governance, and infrastructure development. However, its decline was marked by overexpansion, political instability, and economic inequality. By studying Rome, we can learn about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of social cohesion. Rome's legacy continues to shape our understanding of law, politics, and culture. Section 7. Lessons for today, navigating the complexities of the 21st century. The lessons from fallen empires are relevant today. Globalization and technological advancements have created a world interconnected in unprecedented ways. We face challenges like climate change, resource scarcity, and geopolitical tensions. Understanding the cyclical nature of empires can help us navigate these challenges. It highlights the importance of cooperation, sustainability, and responsible leadership in a globalized world. Section 8. The importance of historical perspective. History provides perspective. It reminds us that the present is not permanent. Challenges may seem insurmountable, but civilizations have faced and overcome crises before. By studying the past, we can learn from the mistakes and successes of those who came before us. History also teaches empathy. It allows us to connect with people from different times and cultures, fostering understanding and tolerance in an increasingly diverse world. Section 9. Conclusion. The unending dance of history. The rise and fall of empires is a constant theme in human history. Understanding this cycle is crucial for learning from the past, navigating the present, and shaping the future. By studying history, we gain valuable insights into the human condition and the forces that shape our world. The lessons from fallen empires serve as a reminder of the importance of humility, adaptability, and cooperation in an ever-changing world. The echoes of the past resonate in the present, reminding us that the dance of history continues and we are all participants in its unfolding narrative.